Okay, hi everyone, this is Koinzell here. So basically, right, I'm doing a quick guide on the Tower of Trials here. So this is the Tower of Trials. What we have, of course, is going to be more advanced than what you guys will be receiving when you first get the Tower of Trials. When you first get the Tower of Trials, right, let me just lower the volume by a bit. Okay, so when you first get the Tower of Trials, right, most likely, if you guys are following the same pace as we did, you should be getting up to the 20th level, and most likely they will only allow you to put 3 characters in. After all, you guys are still quite in a quite early stage of the game, 3 months in. They can't expect you to have a full 5 family members here. So if you follow the same pace as we did previously, you have actually 3. They will definitely allow you to put 3 characters. The level requirement is that each of the character must be above level 45, and your main, of course, must be above level 45 as well. But your main character will not go into these Tower of Trials. It is strictly for your alternate character in your family only. And the Tower of Trials progress, right, as your characters go through it, right, will be paused if you log into any of the characters. And while you're in the Tower of Trials, you cannot change any of their equipment. So make sure that you have already done their equipment change, etc. before you actually send them to the Tower of Trials. Otherwise, it will cost you 100 pearls if you just started, or less than that, to actually complete. Oh no, sorry, 100 pearls is actually for 60 levels. So I'm not quite sure what would the black pearl amount be, but essentially, if you want to end earlier, you need to spend black pearl, which does not make sense. And for you guys, when you first get it, right, most likely you will not be getting the additional entrance ticket for Tower of Trials. Most likely you will be sticking to the limit of 1 per day. So as you can see, I have already finished my limit of 1 per day, but I can still enter because I have 42 of the Tower of Trial tickets. So these Tower of Trial tickets, right, you can get them from the merchantry, the vendors, once you build up enough relationship or trust with them. Okay, so we also have Hadum mode, but I'll probably go into Hadum mode when you guys actually get it. Basically, it is a more advanced version of the Tower of Trials, with rewards that are specific to what you need in what you will get in the Tower of Trials, and with a much higher CP requirement. So for Tower of Trials, for the Hadum mode, right, it's 4 characters, and the highest CP amount is 63,000 in order to get the best reward, which is, if I'm not wrong, level 50 for us now. Yeah, level 50. Okay. And of course, you see that the XP and item is better as you go up. So for the normal Elion mode of Tower of Trials, right, which is the Tower of Trials you guys will be getting, these are the items that you will get from it. So you have fragments, bloodstones, boss stamps, some items to sell, ancient ruin tablets, skill books. Yep. So then how then do we judge how much CP do you need? Actually, CP is very straightforward. For the normal Tower of Trials, right, the CP, right, based on what we used to have previously, I'm not sure whether you guys will follow the same, but my guess is yes. You need 500 CP per level. So in other words, right, to finish clearing the 20 levels, you need 10k CP in total. But this 10k CP in total is added based on your characters. Meaning 3 of your characters, right, should add up to 10k CP. However, there is this additional bonus here where they actually give you plus 200 at CP per different class that you use here. Because Tower of Trials, right, if for example in your alternate, right, if you're someone who like the class so much you keep using the same class or same few classes, then you lose out on the bonus CP here. This bonus CP is for every one different base class that you have, you get 200. So I have 5 characters here, that's why it's a plus 1000. When you first get the Tower of Trials, it will be 3. So you'll be plus 200, 200, 200, which will be 600. Which means you need to get 9400 CP on 3 of your characters added together to be able to clear the full amount of levels, which is 20 levels, every day. Now, that means, right, 9,400 divided by 3 means that on average, your alternate characters, right, will need to have 3,333 CP. With one of them having 3,000, with one of them having 34. So 3333 CP, 4 threes for each character on average. Given that you guys right now the relative high CP is about 5k plus, right? 3333 should be quite doable. And if they release auto quest together, then it's going to be much easier to level all these characters and finish their quests, etc. and get them their gear, so to speak. So you don't need to go too all out on these alternate characters, just make sure that you hit the minimum, which is the 3,333. And probably out of these 3 characters, right, you can choose one of them to be the one who always receive the gears that are retired from your main. At least that was what I was doing previously. Yeah, so just need to remember, every level gives you every level gives you some rewards. Now, these rewards here, this SP here, right? The items here are one time only, and will all be given to the character that you log in to collect the rewards when you finish the Tower of Trials. So, for example, let's say assuming you have the bare minimum number of characters, which is your main, plus the 3 alternate. Let's say this is my main, plus the 3 alternates, they will actually show that this is the character that is logged in. As you can see, you cannot send your logged in character into the Tower of Trials. It is faded. So the main character, the character that is logging in, will receive all of these rewards here, the items. But the XP here, right? The total amount of XP per level added up to the 20th story here will all be given to your character, 3 characters that go into these Tower Trials individually. So let me just do a quick check. Okay, so for 20 levels, right, the amount of total amount of accumulated experience is about 5.9 million. Not exactly 5.9, but it's around there. So this amount of XP, right, will be given to each of your character that went into the Tower of Trials, the 3 characters. So essentially, you can think of Tower of Trials as this. It is merely a system to help you to level your alternate characters, while in the meantime helping your main character to get a few of these items here, as you can see. So, very straightforward. Prepare your alternate characters, 3 of them, for the Tower of Trials. Make sure that they hit 3,333 CP each, in order to finish the 20 levels for 3 people. Eventually, right, as Tower of Trial progresses, you will get new updates. So what the updates will do, right, is that they will add another 10 levels, which means from 20 to 30, and then allow you to bring in another character. So let's do a simple math. So 30 levels, right, means that for 500 CP required per level, it means that you need 15k CP. With 4 characters, you will get the maximum of plus 800, the bonus from using different classes. So 15,000 minus 800 is 14,200. And if I were to just divide 14,200 by 4, effectively it is still 3,000 plus per character, but increase ever so slightly. So okay, sorry, I paused momentarily there because I went to take the calculator on the computer to calculate. So effectively, right, for the four classes, right, sorry, 4 classes that go in, right, you need to hit the 14,200, which means you need 3,550 per character. So you see that as they increase the number of Tower Trials that you can go to, they give you the increase in the number of people that you can bring, but at the same time the CP requirement also increases. So to extrapolate further, right, at level 40, you will then need 20k CP across 5 characters. Yep. For us, right, after that they actually added a few more levels. but they did not increase the number of characters because they can't increase further, right? If they increase further, then it's a bit weird. Then it becomes the strain on the CP requirement becomes on each character individually to increase more, because you don't get to add any more characters. So just bear in mind, 5 is the maximum that even for our endgame state now we have for the normal Tower of Trials. And yes, we have up to level 60. You guys will level, you'll probably get the up to 20 levels. So 20 levels, 10k CP minus the bonus of 600, 9400. Each character 3333. Okay, but make sure that one of them actually exceeds 3033. If not, you'll fall short of 1 CP and you will still fail. You will still clear only the 19th level. Yep. Alright, so let me just show. For me, right, I already have this. What they did for us is a quality of life improvement where they remembers the configuration that we have, the characters that we send. So I'm actually sending my Shadow, my Huntress, my Blade Enlighten, which is the Musa Ascension, my Berserker, and my Mystic In to the Tower of Trials. Now, once for us, right, because we have two different kind of Tower of Trials, the moment you allocate characters into the normal one, they will allocate for us in the Hadum one as well. So Hadum one, likewise, I have 4 characters selected. The Wolf Queen, the this is called Yon, which is essentially the Mewa Awakening, then the Titan and Shine. So I also have met the minimum CP required for Hadum mode, which is 63k for the 50 levels. So go in. Okay, so once you go in, right, they will show you which level you are at now. And as I mentioned, right, you can actually use Pearls to finish it immediately. But this only allows you to use one time. As you can see, there's only a one-time usage per day. Okay, so Tower Trials is very straightforward. Put your characters in there, look at it later on after a few hours, and reap the rewards. That's about it. But the key point is, the difficult part is just making sure that you have enough gear, enough CP on your characters. So to remind you guys again, 20 level for 20 levels, three alternate characters, 3333 CP each. Make sure you one of them hits the extra 1 CP. Then next time in future when you have the 30 levels, it will be 3550 for 4 alternates each. Alright, okay, thanks everyone. See you next video. Bye.